I was elected to the LA Unified School District Board of Education in 1987. And the reason I decided to run for the school board was my oldest son was starting kindergarten. My wife and I, my wife's from New York City, even though she's Japanese American, because there's not that many Japanese Americans in New York City. But we lived in LA for a while, and then when we were getting ready to get our kids back in school, we decided to move back to Gardena because my brothers and I felt we got a good education then. So we came back, wanted to get involved in PTA, school council. So hell, let me run for the Board of Education. I want a great education for my sons, and let's get it for everybody's children. So I was able to run and win because I was able to put together a coalition. But I only referenced that to put it in another political context, which is when I ran for city council the first time, which was the 15th city council district and included San Pedro. And I was an elected official, and people talked about, well, Furutani, some people know who he is. And then a political consultant told me, there's this guy, I can't pronounce his last name, something. And we better watch out for him. And I said, he's never been in a little political office. Who is he? So I remember going to a debate at San Pedro High School with Rudy Savornich, who won. And Rudy was able to say, I used to sit in that chair right there. And in my mind, I'm going, oh, hell, that's not good. So I lost the election. I also ran for city council more recently, my second time. And we did a poll to make sure we weren't being frivolous about this. I was at the top of the poll against Rudy Savornich was running again. This was after a short hiatus, and several other people were running. And this guy named Joe something, couldn't pronounce his last name either, Buscaino. Of course I could pronounce the name, just like Savornich. But I was at a debate at San Pedro High School, and we're all standing up there. And Joe comes a little bit late, and he comes bounding on the stage wearing a San Pedro High School letterman's jacket. And I said, this is problematic politically. San Pedro votes. Wilmington doesn't vote as much as it should. Watts doesn't vote. San Pedro's going to make or break you if you're running for the city council. So all this to say that even though all my materials, all my propaganda had Warren Furutani born in San Pedro, Rudy was a Croatian-American. Joe was Italian-American. Yeah, and they could say, this is where I'm from. This is where all this to say, if you're going to run for politics in the San Pedro area, it's a pretty tough road to hoe if you're not a native, if you're not a local.